Dan Bidondi for TruthRadioShow.com, and we're going to discuss what is the Sabbath. When is the Sabbath? And a lot of people say, oh, the Sabbath is Sunday, and we go to church every Sunday. It's tradition. We've been doing it for my generation, my grandmothers, and so on. But the thing is, there's two Sabbaths here. And we got to really look at this because God says to remember the seventh day and keep it holy and the day of rest of worship. Now, however, that day of rest and worship, when is that? Is it really Sunday? No, it's not. Every calendar, and this is the biggest excuse people have. Oh, it's the calendars are different. Sure, they're different. They got different names for the days, but the same day. The thing is, Saturday is the Sabbath day. It's the seventh day. Even on our calendar, anybody could go look on your calendar right now. I mean, you'll see Saturday is the last day of the week. Sunday starts the week. In our minds today, in our society, we have the work week, which is Monday through Friday, and they call it the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. And they think, oh, Sunday is the end of, Monday starts a new week because of the work week in school and everything. But no, that's not how God says it. And I'll tell you exactly where that came from. Constantine was the ruler, the emperor of Rome when he became the first pope, okay? He declared the Sabbath day to be Sunday. And again, you confront Christians about this too. Christians of all people should know this, but the Jews got it right. I'm telling you right now, the Jewish people got it right. The Sabbath is Friday night to Saturday night. That is the Sabbath, the seventh day of rest, worship, and no work. But you confront Christians a lot, Catholics. Well, when they they opened the tomb on Sunday, and Jesus was gone, and they all met. All right. So what? Just because they met? Well, yeah, they all gathered and they all met. So what? They could have met on Wednesday. What's the big deal? Where in the Bible does it say that we are to change the Sabbath day? Just because they all met on that Sunday, it doesn't change the Sabbath day. There's not one verse in the Bible that says that. Then they're like, oh, Jesus started a new covenant about. No, he did not. Because all the 10 commandments from the Old Testament are in the New Testament, what Jesus spoke of. He never once did Jesus say to change the holy and Sabbath day. Not once. I don't care if they met, again, they opened the tomb and they all met. I don't care if it was Monday, Tuesday, or 3 years from then, okay? The Sabbath day never changed. Yeah, that's right, the Jews got it right. That's why what we call Saturday, they call Sabbath. What we call Saturday, the Spanish countries call Sab, S-A-B. Not S-A-T, S-A-B. Most of the Middle East, they all recognize that as the Sabbath day. The ones into the Christians and Judeo-Christian beliefs and everything else. They know it's the Sabbath day. And it is always speculated, too, that our founding fathers, and when we first came here to America, we went to churches on Saturday mornings, not Sundays. So where did the Sunday worship come from? It came from Roman International Vatican law that stated that they want everybody to abide by this law because Constantine changed the Sabbath day to Sunday. So therefore, we must abide by the Vatican international laws. And sure enough, or even Christian churches here today started converging to that. And lo and behold, they've been going to church for every Sunday and not even recognize, wait a minute, Saturday is the holy day, not Sunday. Sunday is the first day of the week. And another thing too, where's midnight come from? Now God says, God says the day ends and begins the second that the sun goes below the horizon. That's the start of the new day. So tonight, when you're late this afternoon, when you watch this video, go outside and watch it. Watch the sun drop, and as soon as it drops under the horizon, that starts the new day, not midnight. Okay, that was established in the 1500s by Pope Gregory the Great. He established midnight to be the new start of the day. Now, you gotta ask yourself, what authority, whose authority do they have to say Sunday's a holy day and midnight's the start of the day? Whose authority was that? It wasn't God's. Oh, well, the Pope's, he's authorized by God. No, he's not. Okay, there's only one leader of the Christian church, not the Pope, not any of the 700 Club people. It's Jesus Christ. And God says the day to start on when the sun drops. That's when the day starts. So again, it's an abomination, I believe. And people say, well, and this is the biggest excuse, because I'm going to throw every excuse the Christians throw. Oh, no, God says every day is great to worship God. So they justify the means. Yeah, which it is. Every day is great to worship for God, but to honor the Sabbath day, okay, Sunday is not that day. And again, Christians, they opened the tomb and they all gathered. So what? It doesn't change the Sabbath day. Stop justifying it. Okay, you can't put a Christian stamp on something that's evil. And where does this evil come from? Because the Church of Rome was always been the roots and origins a paganistic church, a church of Babylon. If you want to know the truth. And Sunday is the sun day, the sun god, not the son of God, the sun in the sky. That's why it's called Sunday. It's a worship of the sun god. That's what it is. So again, that mixing paganism, they hijacked the Christian faith and mixed it with paganism to coexist, universal church. Well, that's wrong. Our Bible says the day begins at sunset, and the seventh and Sabbath day is Saturday. And it doesn't need a rocket scientist to figure that out. That's in the Ten Commandments. And there's no way in the New Testament, out of the words of Jesus Christ, to say, oh no, it's all different now. That's wrong, because he says, I am not here to abolish the Torah, but to complete it. And there's tons of verses throughout the New Testament that have the same direction, same orders as the Ten Commandments in the Old Testament. But again, bottom line, Saturday is the Sabbath day. When Friday night comes, when the sun sets, that begins Saturday. That becomes Saturday until the sun sets on Saturday night. And that's the holy day of rest and worship, and that's the way the Bible says it. And I follow the Bible, not no Catholic church, not no other mainstream church. I follow the Bible and not religion. And this is Dan Bidondi for TruthRadioShow.com.